Hey guys, it's Mellowyourmelons here with another speed build. This is a small house that I named Beechtree Bungalow, and it is actually my entry into the Sims subreddit weekly building challenge. I saw that and I figured, why not? And why not record it while I'm at it so that I actually have content for my channel? I'm pretty happy with how this build came out, but I did struggle with the actual building it. As you can see, I'm making diagonal walls and I have some trouble with the rooms. Other than that, not really. The decorations came out nice, like the actual furnishing. The roof isn't janky, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I do have another video recorded, another speed build, but I just need to do the voiceover. And actually, I recorded that last week, but I've been having some issues with my health lately, and, you know, I got the flu and something happened that's actually much more serious. So, I apologize for not having anything to post, but, you know, if you're too sick, you can't do it, right? Just focusing on the layout, I had to do some adjusting. I used a online layout as a guide, but I think I kind of adjusted it a little bit. I'm not good at free building. I can never make a layout that's functional, so spent some time trying to fit the house onto the lot, because it is a 20 by 20 lot as per the contest rules, and it's quite a large house actually, but I figured it out in the end, and yeah, I do. One thing that I wanted to mention is, although I do enjoy The Sims, and I like to think that I'm good at it, I don't want my channel to be a Sims only channel. So I'm going to start introducing other games, as well as a proper schedule. So since I'm off on Mondays and Thursdays, I can post then, and of course there's Saturday and Sunday too. So what I was thinking is post the Wags to Riches on Monday, maybe? Monday or Thursday, and a speed build maybe on Monday or Thursday or the weekend, or instead of a speed build, I will post a create a sim video. Just for now, just until I find something else to record. I also have the Shenanigans series, which is the series where I get a friend and on the weekend and we play a game together sort of once, and if it turns into a long session, I might split it up and have just an ongoing sort of series, but it would be once a week. I would post the pieces of the recording. So I'm starting to figure it out. Speed builds might be a good way to start the week, or the Wags to Riches, I'm not entirely sure. I'll figure it out myself. But the other games that I had planned that I can possibly play are, I have Rust, I have Don't Starve, I have Don't Starve Together, I have Stardew Valley, I have Niche, obviously. I don't really have anything else. My Steam library is a little bit empty right now. But if any of those interest you, leave a comment. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. If you like the video, leave a comment. I'll figure it out myself. This house does come out at just under 100,000 simoleons. So it's quite expensive, but I had a vision in how I wanted to decorate it, and I wasn't holding back at that point. You can see me messing around with the doors. I do that for a while, and of course, back onto the other games, if I were to do Rust, obviously it would be age restricted, because you can't post that on YouTube. Oh, it's a nasty game. I would do horror games if I could, things like, I don't even know what a horror game is. What's out now? The last thing I can think of is like Outlast. But I think that's kind of old. I can't play any form of horror games. I can't play any form of game that is scary. I will panic and just shut it off. Straight up. So, that's out. That's out for right now. I'll check out Steam. I'll see if I can pull anything out of my physical game collection. You know, I've got Sims 2, stuff like that. And we'll see. You can see me now. I'm just putting the paneling on the house. I picked a gray wood paneling, I think that's wood, and for the foundation it's stone, flagstone, is that what that's called? And there's pillars, but they weren't the pillars I was actually looking for, so I do change them out later. Still messing around with the roofs a little bit, but it wasn't nearly as painful as the last one. Sorry, just need to get a drink there. I'm not sure if I said this already, but I had plans to do a collaboration with another simmer. So if you're interested, again, leave a comment. I'm gonna see if I can recruit anyone, but I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do, and I think it'll be really cool. So I guess we'll see what happens, and I'm gonna come out with probably a holiday cottage type build. Probably. I want to. It's just about finding the patience to sit down and actually do it. That's the hardest part for me right now. I'm sorry if I don't sound too enthusiastic. I had a long night and I'm not feeling that great. It's 5 o'clock on a Monday and I'm still sick. So, placing the lighting, all that good stuff, wallpaper, floor, and then I think I move on to the living room, I think is what I started with. I can't remember. Oh, I added that black backsplash and some tiles in the bathroom. I used the ones from the spa game pack. I can't think of the name. I always use those in my bathrooms. I don't know, I say as I put a different one in, but I changed it and I'll change it later. You'll see, I'll change it later. I'm really pleased with the master bathroom. I think it's really cool. It's got a his and hers sink and a tub in the middle, and I thought that was really cool. I added a fireplace. I struggled with the rooming a little bit more with that diagonal wall there. But yeah, I added a fireplace, and I think I added a TV over top of it, and couches, and a bookshelf, you know, classic living room stuff. And I totally just left it there and moved on to the kitchen. Okay, adding in the cabinets, trying to find the right color, because apparently I wasn't paying attention when I was doing this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's really weird watching it back, because it's kind of like, what are you doing? Why are you making this so complicated? Adding in some bar stools. Now I'm back at the living room, and I added in a modern looking couch, and I add in the actual matching love seat in a minute, and a little modern art sort of side table, and pretty much the biggest bookshelf I could find was to fill up that entire wall, because I thought it was a good idea. I could have put something else there, but I didn't. So, I mean, it looks good, it fits in. Adding in the rugs and stuff before I forget into the living room and kitchen. Yeah, I put a TV over top of the fireplace, and there's the big ass bookshelf. There's a little sort of office nook over here by the back patio and master bedroom entrance. And then I am so happy with the master bedroom. You have no idea. I tried to make it feel like the Sims who live here do a lot of traveling, so everything's a little bit of a mismatch. You know, the tables, one of them, the side tables, is actually just a pile of suitcases, and I thought that was great. I had an exotic mirror and another exotic side table, but the actual lights that I used are just simple modern lights. I wanted a funky rug to put in, but it just wasn't working, so I settled for a simple gray one. And here I am on to the bathroom, which I am so happy with. So you can see how I separated the tub from the two counters. Adding in the mirror, adding in the sink, and later on, oh, maybe here, maybe now. Eventually, I decorate the spare counter with a pile of clutter, but not before adding in some a laundry basket and a shelving unit, I guess. Some towels, some basic bathroom necessities. Yeah, okay, so I do it now. And there's lots of paintings in this house. I'm pretty sure that's what ranks up the price, actually. But, I'm not mad at it. Oh, wait, there was a little cut there because I had to take a break because I think I was already an hour in at this point. And now I'm on the, I don't know, the other bathroom, the one that's not the ensuite, just the regular bathroom. And it's got a shower, a tub, a toilet, and a sink. 2 sinks because there's 2 other bedrooms. I go back to the first one and I'm trying to figure out how to do the rugs. And I settled on 2 matching rugs for the sink and a plush bath mat for the actual bath. And for the shower, I used this wooden sort of bamboo draining mat, I think is what it is. I'm not sure. I like using it in the bathrooms. Then I move on to the dining room. And I love using this window seat thing. So I try to incorporate it into everything I build now. Adding in a modern dining table, and in a minute, after I'm done with the lighting, you'll see that I struggle to find a place for it to fit because I wanted to put a bar in the corner here. And in the end, the bar couldn't fit the right way around, so it's facing the wall. But that's not the end of the world. It still looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if the dining room will always work. I've had Sims go in it. I mean, I've done a test through to see that it all works, and they went in it, but they prefer to sit on the island. I don't know. There's just no way to fix that, I guess, unless there's a mod, but I wouldn't know. Struggling with the paintings, which I do a lot of. Adding in some plants, and then I swap out the paintings for 2 credenzas. I think credenzas? Is that what those are? I'm not sure. And then a sort of yoga-ish artwork, if that makes sense, and a really cool bar shelf above the bar. I added in some curtains, and for these windows, I added in the ones that stretch over it, and same within the master bedroom. More curtains that seemed suitable, a welcome mat, and more decorating, more paintings and stuff. One thing that I do feel The Sims is lacking is wall art, to be honest. I know there's lots, and I know that there's the telescope prints and all that, but still, like, just good cheap art it would really add to the game. So now I'm on to the teenager slash child female bedroom. I built this with a teenage girl in mind. It's very purple, but I really like this color scheme. I threw on like the Sims version of Harry Potter and some just feminine related decorations such as nail polish, a little backpack that looks like an owl, some candles. I think I added in some perfume, a rug, and of course, since I'm using the move objects now, it's easier to clutter it. So I also did the same in the ensuite, like I said. So I added the male targeted projects to one side and more female products to the other. So fancy soaps and stuff, and the men's cologne were on the other one. Into the kitchen, I am adding things like spoons and knives and pots and a cutting board. I added in a dish rack, And I wanted to put some cereal in the corner, but I switched it out. I think I added, in the end, a fruit bowl. And the jar of olives that I was thinking about. Yeah, I put in the fruit bowl, and then living room, some books, some tissue, and a little flower for decoration. On the fireplace, I put a cat and dog statue. I didn't actually put in very much pets related items, like from the expansion. I think that's that cat and dog and the maybe a rug or two, a couple of statues, but I didn't actually put in any pet beds or pet bowls or anything. It wouldn't be hard to put them in though. If you do download this house, the link will be, I'll put it in the description, as well as my origin ID. Again, when I'm decorating the master bedroom, I wanted to go for a traveler's vibe. So there's a map there. The master bathroom is fairly simple. The other bathroom, again, is fairly simple. Just some towels, some toilet paper, things like that. A simple painting or two. I was going to put that painting to match the one that's above the toilet, but I realized, like, having a face look at you in the bathroom would be really unsettling, so I decided against it. Adding in a bin, and I come back to the back deck and realize that looks really terrible. I put in a grill, another bin, and a nice little seating area in the back. I would, if I had this if I lived here, I would live back there. It's such a nice area. It's private to the side, but the back lattice fence looks out onto the beach. So I just think that's really, really cool. The final bedroom, I definitely had a teenage boy in mind. A sort of stereotypical teenage boy. My creativity juices were on low at this point, so I added in a bunch of posters, you know, fitness and sports and music and video games and the pin-up sort of art. And I added what looked like the closest thing to blackout curtains. And I also wanted to, you know, not have it to be that kind of thing. So I put some sketches and some folded shirts, some cologne, some different things like that, another backpack. And just a little desk light. I'm adding in some welcome mats on the front and back door. Just going over it again. And the last thing that I do is the landscaping, which again, with the move objects, I'm obviously a lot more involved with it. So that's pretty much it. At the end of this, I will post the screenshots, of course, and in the description, any information that you need to download the house. If you like this video, leave a comment, like it, subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you next. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!